Hello and welcome. So I have a couple of tips to share with you, and it is all about how to leave the house without spending any money, or at least spending a lot less than you maybe currently already are. So if you have been following my channel for a little while, you may have seen some of my no spend challenge year updates, and I spent a whole year trying to be more conscious, more aware of how I spend my money, when I spend my money, and just also trying to spend a lot less than the average person. And what I kind of realized after a year of adding up everything I spent is that most of my money went on food and eating out. And I don't know about you, but for me, I can walk into a store and I can see a sale and I can be pretty tempted, but I can still be very rational and find all the reasons that I don't necessarily need to buy that new top or new dress or whatever it is. However, when it comes to being out and being hungry or thirsty, my rationality just goes straight out the door, and I want to just get something to eat. I want to quench my thirst, and I don't really care how much it costs, especially if I'm really hungry. And so often I would then end up sitting down to a really nice big meal, and although I really enjoyed doing that, it was one, quite expensive, and two, it took away the specialness of eating with like a friend or eating with my partner, because we're just doing it because we're hungry in the moment rather than planning like, oh, let's go have this nice meal together. So I have been doing some of these things that I'm going to talk about throughout the year, and I want to continue to do them, but do them even more and do them like every single time I leave the house, so that I can be even more clear and save even more money when it comes to eating out and grabbing a snack and just grabbing a quick fix. So the first thing that I do, and have been doing for almost 2 years, is just bringing my own water bottle with me. I have this one from Clean Canteen. It's stainless steel. It is a 18-ounce bottle, which is 232 milliliters, which I would recommend a size like this because it's not too big, it's not going to take up too much space in your bag, and it's not so heavy that you don't want to carry it around anyway. So this is really helpful, and I have not spent any money on water at all since I bought this bottle almost 2 years ago. So I would definitely recommend something like that. In terms of just food, there's lots of different options. There is like quick snacks, like nuts are always good because they will fill you up and just tide you over until you have time to get home. I also like to take some fruit, so like bananas are awesome, taste good, and are definitely really good if you are hungry. They will satisfy you for a little bit of time. If you just want like a pick-me-up, I know often when I'm out and I just want like a little bit of sugar, like I want an ice cream, or I want something just to give me that little extra energy to keep going through the day, like dried fruits. I have here some dried mangoes. They are in like a little bulk cotton bag, so this is also my attempt to be more waste-free as well with my snacks. And if you are not so into being waste-free, you can also just grab a granola bar, and sometimes I do take these around with me anyway because I'd rather eat a granola bar than have a full meal. And yeah, that's just a healthy way to have a snack, and you can also make these yourself. If you know, so that's like what I would take just normally, but if you know what your day is going to look like, you know you're going to be out for quite a few hours, you can pack a lunch with you. You can pack a sandwich, you can take some leftovers with you. I often use this stainless steel container, also from Clean Canteen. Nice and lightweight, and it can also keep things warm, and it is great. I just put my leftovers, whatever I have, or I'll make rice because that takes like 15 minutes and tastes really good if you, I know, fry it up with some vegetables as well, or whatever you have, and then that just can tide you over. And the good thing about like these snacks and having little things of your own is that even if you do go out to eat with friends, which I do and I enjoy doing, but I don't necessarily want to go out and spend like a full like $15, $20, $25 on a big meal. So what I will do is I'll have my own snacks with me, and I'll eat some of that before I go to the restaurant, so then when I do go to eat out, I'm not ordering such a big portion. Like I might order something small, or I might suggest to share something with a friend. And I also always opt for water. I don't want to drink sodary drinks, and especially not alcohol, because that becomes really expensive really quickly. But if you just opt for water, then you're gonna be saving yourself like $3 or $4 on the spot, because every drink in a restaurant is usually pretty expensive. So yeah, with these things, it just helps me to like either tide me over till I can come home and cook a proper meal, or it at least fills me up so I don't spontaneously go and buy a really big meal. I might just get something a little bit smaller, and all that adds up over the long run, and then you can save quite a lot of money, and you can also be eating healthier if you're bringing healthy snacks instead of going and getting like those chips because they're only a couple of dollars and you just want something now. Yeah, so I hope these were helpful tips. Please share with me any snack ideas you have in the comments. I know that if you look it up online, like snacks on the go or zero waste snacks on the go, if you are into that, you can find so many different resources online. But please do share with me any of your tips down below, and we can start like a nice little comment section for everyone to look who wants more ideas. Yeah, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!